Hello, my name's Thomas Stull. I'm head brewer at Sudwerk Brewing Company, and I'm here to walk you through some of our beers that we have that are not only available on the shelves now, but also at the dock store, so that you can come and taste all of the varieties throughout the region. All right, first beer we're going to talk about is our Northern Pilsner. This has been a staple in the Sudwerk arsenal for a long time. This is always the brewer's choice beer. This is a very light, refreshing beer to always have every day. It's made with all German malts, Weyermann Pilsner malt, and then we add Hallertau, Tradition, Pearl, and Tettnang to create a nice spicy hoppiness that comes out throughout the whole beer. It's just an everyday beer that you will never have an issue being able to pick up or put it down. All right, we're going to move on into our second beer. It's our dry hop lager. We think of this beer as a transition into Sudwerk's new phase of not only holding reverence to the past, but looking forward and trying to give lagers a new voice, create a new experience that you can have with lagers. This is our California dry hop lager. It's a Helles lager base that we used to make. That was our first recipe that we made in 1989, and we have changed up the kettle hops and moved into a more West Coast hoppiness that you get from a lot of your pale ales or your IPAs. Essentially, what we were going for was a beer that doesn't overwhelm you with hop bitterness, but gives you that hoppiness that you really love in your pale ales and your IPAs. So we have a lot of citrus and a lot of lime coming out of this beer because of the Cascade hops, the Chinook hops, and the Simcoe that's in here. So yet again, a pale beer, but you can smell it right off the bat of the Cascade coming off of it, giving you that citrus, and then a little bit of lime coming through, and a nice peppery bite at the end too. Yet again, I'm a big proponent of beers that you can drink often. It's about a long experience of being with your friends and having a lot of beer. It's not about getting too drunk or too too high in alcohols. Those are always fun, but I think the main experience that we have here is with bringing people together and letting them sort of air out their issues and love themselves, love each other, and enjoy beer while they're at it. All right, we're going to be doing our third beer. This is Rye the Lager. Its name is as ridiculous as the beer itself. It is a rye India Pale Lager, essentially going further down this rabbit hole of hop-forward, expressive lagers, not your traditional balanced, lightly hopped, just velvety lagers. This is an aggressive beer made for people that like hops, like big flavors. I mean, this is made of a nice amber malt base, a lot of rye, some Victory, a little bit of C60, and just gets up to it at 7%. Has a nice, huge mouthfeel, and it gets kicked in with all the hops from. We're dealing with Amarillo and Simcoe on this beer, and so you just get a lot of this dank and fruity hops that are just impressive and sticky. And so let's try it out. Oh, got a bug. Now you see the dry hopping holds that foam really nicely. It has a nice clear appearance, and you can get huge hop aromas coming from this one, and just a lot of citrus, a lot of sticky hops, and then a big bold flavors coming out of that one. Very strong. And for people that really want to get into IPAs or different types of IPAs, this is really just trying to further the cause of moving whatever type of beer style into any sort of realm, just trying to keep on going with the movement, the craft beer movement, and still trying to reinvent and still trying to help out other people. This one is going to be moved into a fall seasonal, and so it'll be coming out into stores in 6-packs, and it'll be available during this fall. And yeah, it's suitable with that label. I always love that label. It's a really nice one. I think it went well with that. All right, welcome back, full. We're gonna do our 4th beer. This is one that you can find at the dock store. Relatively low quantities. This is an introduction to our barrel aging program. A lot of it goes to a brewer's cut, which is a club that we have at the brewery, which you get a certain amount of bottles. You get a t-shirt, you get a mug club, I believe a mug club membership or something. Anyways, come down, we'll give you all the details about it, but essentially this is the type of beer that you'll be getting, and during that, this is part of our barrel program. This is a Flanders beer that has been aged for 2 years, mixed fermentation with Beret and with lacto, and then dosed with copious amounts of raspberries, just to get the raspberry Beret sort of name in honor of Prince, since he did pass this year, and we were able to at least give him some sort of shout out for all the great music he's given us. But this one is a berry bomb, no question about it. Tons of raspberries coming through, nice deep Flanders sweetness on the malt, nice tartness on the back, sort of makes your mouth want a little bit more, because you get this sweetness in the beginning, and then it's nice sharpness at the end to sort of finish out the flavor profile that we were going for with this beer. Oh yeah, it's like drinking some raspberry smoothie, and then just having a nice firm tartness in the back to get you back to where you need to be from the sweetness. But yeah, it's these are our ongoing projects that we are constantly evolving, constantly creating new flavors, and it's something that we sort of get to delve into and sort of enjoy ourselves with our barrels and see where we're going with that. Other offers that we do have is the Funky Hop Farm, which is more out in the stores, and it's a big dry hop sour saison. And the next one that we have coming out will be a wild plum saison, that we have local plums that came through, and it's tasting beautiful as usual, and we're gonna be racking and conditioning it later. But please come down to the dock store to get some of these more exclusive beers that we have for our from our barrel program. We have plenty of it, and we'd love for you to try it, and come on down. Well, thank you for sharing your time with me and allowing me to just explain some of these beers that we've been making at Sudwerk. It's been a hell of a journey with this brewery. I've been here for 7 years, and I've seen so many different phases and so much good growth and good things happening, that I really like to hope you all would share that with me. Come down to the dock store. It's a really it's what Davis is. That's always what I always feel. It's kind of a garage, but it's really warm, and there's a lot of fun stuff going on. Bring your dogs, bring your family, and we have bands and good beer, of course, and long tables to talk with all your friends. So please come on down, and thanks again for your time.